Today's message is called The Path to Freedom. The Path to Freedom. I believe that it's essential to seek freedom. Okay, seek freedom. Because I believe that in this matrix, in this society, we may be programmed to not be free. We may be stuck in certain belief systems. We may be stuck in certain ways in which we may try to fit into society. But my suggestion is go ahead and seek freedom. Okay, and I believe that freedom is actually the power to choose. The power to choose. If you don't have the power to choose, you cannot be free. And I want to speak about respecting your free will. Okay, you are born free, guys. And really, being free is your birthright. But if you are operating from obligation, and if you're being stuck in doing something that you don't love, then you cannot be free. So my suggestion is go ahead and find little ways to be free. Put yourself in certain situations where you actually challenge yourself to be free. That is the secret. And sometimes you have to be courageous. Okay, being free, freedom is also about courage. Freedom is also about courage. Freedom is also about you being in alignment with who you really are. And I believe that each moment, each experience is an opportunity to be free. Each experience is an opportunity to be free. Each moment gives you the opportunity to step into a higher state of consciousness. Okay, so realize that in seeking freedom, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. In seeking freedom, you have to be yourself. And if you love yourself, you realize that freedom is essential. If you love yourself, you actually take care of yourself. Okay? So realize that things that are happening into your life are a reflection of your own state of consciousness. Things that are happening into your own life are a reflection of your own state of consciousness. And what I'm seeing is the fact that the secret is to raise the vibration. The secret is to raise the vibration. The secret is to raise the consciousness and be free. So the Hermetic principle of correspondence reminds us that what is happening within ourselves will actually attract everything into our own lives. So if you have a mindset of lack and limitation, if you have a belief system of not being good enough, then you will actually attract that. But the thing is to go as deep as possible within yourself and challenge yourself. To go as deep as possible within yourself and go ahead and channel and experience the life that you want to happen. Okay, channel and experience the life that you want to happen. Go ahead and open your heart to the experience of the present moment. And what I believe to happen is the fact that we actually live too much in our heads. We live too much in our minds. And we cannot take the right action because we are being stuck between two perspectives. But when you let go and when you go beyond the polarity, when you go beyond the duality, you realize that there is only one flow of consciousness. Okay, there is a flow of consciousness, and you either follow it or you don't. Okay, you are being either in alignment or not. But my suggestion is find little ways to step into vibrational alignment. Find little ways to be yourself. Find little ways to co-create with life, the experiences that you want to experience. And what I believe to happen is the fact that if we want to be free, we gotta offer something. We gotta be of service. We gotta use our talents and our gifts. Okay, we gotta use every single tool that we have, and it all starts with taking the first step. It all starts with taking small steps. It all starts with you starting doing something that you love. So today's message is about a perspective where you realize that you have the power to choose. You have the power to choose. Okay, you are not stuck. And if you feel stuck, realize that that is actually an opportunity for you to grow and expand your consciousness. I believe that in chaos there is great order. In something negative, there can also be found something positive. Okay, so realize that you have to go beyond the duality. Because in every negative experience there is a gift. In every negative circumstance there is something that has maybe power, and the opposite would be something positive. But you have to go beyond the polarity, you have to go beyond the duality, and you have to operate as a flow of consciousness. Okay, so realize that in seeking freedom you have to respect yourself, you have to respect your intuition, you have to respect your choices, and really you have to be authentic. Sometimes you need to say no. Sometimes you need to realize that authenticity is about opening your heart and respecting your own choices. Have integrity, be consistent, do the work that is necessary in order for you to expand yourself. Okay, have the consciousness necessary to be who you really are. And if you feel stuck, if you feel depressed, if you feel low, that may be also your creation in order to learn what the opposite is. So I believe that sometimes we need the negative in order to learn what the positive is. Meaning we need sometimes to be sad or depressed in order to learn to be happy. Okay, so it's all happening in relationship with you. And the more that you evolve your consciousness, the more that you are being yourself, the more that you are channeling the energies of love, of peace, of harmony, is the more that you are closer to freedom. Okay, so I believe that our truth and the higher vibrational truth of the universe is actually love. If you want to achieve a higher state of consciousness, operate from and as love. Okay, your love is our natural state of consciousness, but sometimes we get disconnected. Sometimes we get out of alignment. Sometimes we are forgetting who we really are. But what I'm realizing is the fact that as time goes by, as moments move into your own life, you have the opportunity to evolve your consciousness. You have the opportunity to evolve your own soul and seek authenticity. Seek a healthy creative process. Seek something that is in alignment for you. Okay? So today's message is about doing what you love, because I believe that doing what you love will also reflect freedom. Doing what you love will open the gates for you to be who you are meant to be, will open the doors of higher consciousness. I believe that so many of us, we are stuck in doing something that we actually hate, in trying to impress other people, in being addicted to pleasure, in being addicted to instant gratification. But sometimes you need to have the self-control necessary. I believe that being free is also about having the self-control necessary. Okay, so realize that it's all happening with a higher purpose, and again, each moment is an opportunity for you to raise your consciousness. Each moment is an opportunity to step from fear into love. Each moment is an opportunity for you to open your heart and build the life that you want to experience. Okay, so yes, realize that you also need to operate like you are already there. Okay, so embody it. This is what the law of attraction tells us. The moment that you believe that you actually have it is the moment that you will actually have it. Okay, so if you are living in resistance, if you are living in a low vibrational mindset, you cannot attract it. But if you are raising your consciousness, and if you are operating as it has already happened, there is a higher chance for you to actually attract it. Okay, so yes guys, I think that this is today's message. Realize that being free is your birthright. Being free is your birthright. And the more that you love yourself, the more that you respect yourself, the more that you embody the consciousness of higher vibrations, is the more that you realize that there is a power in being free. There is power in being free. And don't get me wrong, maybe you feel like you are not free. Maybe you feel like there is still work to be done. My suggestion is go ahead and do the work. Do the work necessary in order to become free, okay? And if you are living in resistance, if you are living in a low vibration, realize that that is actually an opportunity for you to make the best out of the worst. That is an opportunity for you to become who you're meant to be, okay? So realize that there is the way to the light, okay? There is the way to being free, but sometimes it takes doing the work. Sometimes it takes having the courage. Sometimes it takes you being who you really are. Sometimes it takes having the self-control necessary. So it's all a process, and you gotta use every single tool that you have. My suggestion is go ahead and enjoy your journey. Okay, you don't have to be focused on the destination. Go ahead and enjoy your journey. Be connected to the present moment and see what happens. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and like always, see you on what is coming up next. If you're new to my YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe and leave a comment, that is appreciated. And this was today's message about the path to freedom. Realize that it's happening for you, and each moment is an opportunity for growth and expansion. Namaste to everybody, and like always, see you on what is coming up next. Bye bye.